Okay, guys, we'll start again. This is June 10th, and we have class today until 1:45, and then we'll have class again from 2:10 until 2:35. Today I'm talking about your assignment. These were the questions that we looked at last time. These are the questions that you will use to interview um, the interview person, okay? It's going to be somebody who's older than you, and you're going to ask them some questions about who was important to them in the past. For example, if you talk to your neighbor, you might ask your neighbor who was important to them in the past. You might ask them what that person was like, how they knew that person, what they did together with that person, and why that person was important to them. And then I asked you to write a sixth question. This sixth question should not be about just any topic. It should be about the person who was important to the person you are talking to. Okay? Now, I have a question. I'm going to turn the microphones back on, and I want to know if anybody has any questions about this. We're going to talk a little bit more about it, but first I want to know, does anybody have any questions about this? Lewis, do you understand what I want you to do?
No.
What, Lewis, which part do you not understand?
Uh,
Lewis, we talked about this a lot last time, so I'm not sure what you don't understand, but I'm happy to answer your question. Can you help me know what part you don't understand?
number one.
Lewis, who are you going to, you're going to talk to your mom, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll say, "Hi, Mom. I want to interview you. I want to talk to you about somebody who was important to you when you were young." Okay? When your mom was a younger person, who was important to her? Okay? And she's going to give you an answer, and then you're going to ask her what that person was like. Like they were a smart person, they loved to go play sports, they were friendly, they were nice. What kind of person were they? Not your mom, but the person that was important to your mom. Okay, Lewis?
Okay.
We're going to look at an example today, and maybe when we look at the example, it will help you to understand, okay?
Okay.
All right, buddy. Any other questions, guys? Okay, I want to do a reading really quickly, and then we're going to come back to our student interactive. So please take a look at this page. This page is not in your student interactive book. It's only here on my page, so you just need to listen and follow along with me, okay? Please
Okay.
wait and save all of your questions until the end after I finish reading. I'm going to mute you guys so that it's quiet during the reading, and then I will turn your microphone back on at the end, okay? So please wait and save your questions until after I finished reading. This is called Technology Over Time. Technology is always changing to become more helpful. The tools we use are changing to become faster, smaller, and smarter. Computers, phones, and cars are some of these tools. Okay, let's talk about it. Technology is some kind of machine, like a computer or a phone or a car or a motorcycle or an airplane or a dishwasher or a television. And technology usually helps us to do many things in our lives. As time goes on, technology gets better and better. And here are some of the ways. It gets faster, smaller, smarter. Sometimes it even becomes more helpful. This is the introductory paragraph. In this paragraph, they introduce the main idea of this short informational text, informational essay. After the introductory paragraph, there are 1, 2, 3 body paragraphs. Each body paragraph, Lewis, tells about a different kind of technology and how it was changing. And then finally, there's one more paragraph at the end to finish the writing and kind of remind us about our main idea and give us a question to think about. Okay? Let's take a look at paragraph 2. Computers have changed a lot since the 1970s. They used to be very large, and now they could not do much. Today, you can store music on a computer. You can draw pictures or make movies. Also, today's computers are faster. They can fit in your hands. So you can take a computer anywhere. So from 1970 until this year, 2022, that's 52 years. And computers have changed a lot. Right now, I'm talking to you on a small computer. It's a laptop computer. I can carry it down the street with me if I want. It's so small. Also, I have a smartphone, and my smartphone is like a little telephone computer. So computers today are very small and very fast and do many things. They're much better and much different than the computers in 1970. So this is an example of a technology that has changed a lot. Okay? Second page, page 2, paragraph 3. Right here, guys, follow along with me, please. In the past, cell phones were just for making calls. They were around in the 1970s, but few people had one. They were very big. Today, cell phones are smaller. They are smarter too. Many cell phones are also smartphones. Like a computer, a smartphone can use the internet. So you can play a game or watch a movie on your phone. Okay, so this paragraph is talking about phones and how much cell phones have changed. In the past, cell phones were very big and they were very expensive and not many people had them. Also, you could only make a phone call. Today, we have smartphones, right? You can see my smartphone here. It's very small. I can use it to make a call, but I can also go onto the internet. I can use YouTube. I can watch a movie. So many things I can do with this smartphone. It's like a little computer. Okay, so that's another example of technology changing. All right, guys. Paragraph 4 is talking about cars. The technology that is used in cars has also changed. In the past, most cars used gasoline for fuel. Today, electric cars use electricity. They just need to be plugged in. They do not make as much pollution as other cars. Okay, guys, so in this paragraph, we hear about how cars have changed. Many cars today still use gasoline. Gasoline is, I think you say yol, right? You can get it at the Jiayoujiang. You can get it and it fills up in your car and then it lets you drive. Okay, gasoline is a liquid that is very flammable. That means it burns easy. And inside your car's engine, it starts burning and they use it to make energy for your car to drive down the road. So that's gasoline. But today, many people have electric cars and electric scooters. For example, a Gogoro or a Tesla. And those cars don't need to use gasoline. Those scooters don't need to use gasoline. And also, they're very clean. They don't make as much dirty air as a gasoline-powered car. So this is another example about how technology has changed to become better. The last paragraph, paragraph 5, changes to technology affect us all. How will these changes affect us in the future? So you can think about how in the future technology might change. It's a little question to leave you thinking when you finish your reading. Okay, so the first thing I want you guys to notice is I want you to notice the structure. First, we start with the title and an intro or introductory paragraph. This gives us the main idea. And then 1, 2, 3 body paragraphs. The body paragraphs help to give more support or give us more reasons to know why the first paragraph is true. And in the last paragraph, they kind of give a summarizing sentence. That's the first one, changes to technology affect us all. And then they leave us with a question to get us to push us to think at the end of our reading. Okay. Excuse me. I want to turn the microphones on and I want to see if there are any questions. Okay, who has a question? Natalie, do you have a question?
No.
No? Okay. Lewis, do you have a question? Mimi, Jenny, Yuan? Okay, if you guys don't have questions, I have a question for you. First of all, what is it all about? It's about technology, right? And it's about technology being helpful and technology changing. Technology becoming better, faster, smaller, smarter. And they give 3 examples: computers, phones, and cars. 3 examples of technology that has changed a lot in time and is now much better and much different than it was many, many years ago. Okay? All right. Let's take a look now at page page 242. 242. We're going to talk about page 242 and 243, but I think we're going to do it after our break. So we can just wait right here, but just notice this page. What does it have on it? Let's talk about it first, and then we'll take a break. This page has an informational essay. You remember that an essay is some writing. It could be 1 paragraph, it could be 3 pages. It's some kind of short writing. An informational essay is different than a biographical essay. A biographical essay is like a biography. An informational essay is like an informational text. And JJ remembers that an informational text gives you information about the main idea or the topic. Okay, this informational essay also has different parts. It has a title, a main idea, which comes first, and then details, which come after the main idea. Okay, we're going to read this and talk about it a little bit more when we come back from break. So I'm going to get rid of it now. Okay. Now, I think I'd like us to read this again one more time before we take a break, and I'll ask you guys to help me to read, okay? Everybody can turn their microphone on. I'm going to start with the bottom of my list. My first reader, please read the title and read the first sentence. And the reader is Lankus. Hello, Lankus. Let's go to JJ. JJ, can you start with the title and the first paragraph, JJ?
Technology over time. Technology is always changing to become more helpful. The tools we use are changing to become faster, smaller, and smarter.
Stop there, please.
Computers,
Stop.
cars
Stop,
are
please.
some.
Stop, please. Natalie, please.
Where?
Natalie, you should know where if you're following along. Natalie, start right here, please. Class, please follow along.
Computers, phones, and cars are some of these tools.
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 Computers
Computers have changed a lot
since
since
the
the
1970s.
1970s.
Stop there, Natalie. Thank you. How about Mr. Ethan?
They used to be very large and they could not do much.
Thank
Today
you. Roy.
Today you can store music in a computer. You can draw pictures or make movies.
Thank you. Jenny,
Also,
please. Jenny. Jenny. Let's go to Celia. Celia.
Also, today, computers they can fit in your head.
Yuan, please.
So you can take a computer anywhere. In the past, cell phones were just for making calls.
Thank
They
you,
were
Jenny.
around in
Sorry. I want to give everybody a chance to read, so let's just read 2 sentences, okay? Thank you, Yuan. Your reading is beautiful. Very nice. Jenny, please.
They were around in the 1970s, but few people had one. They were very big.
Thank you.
Today,
Thank you. Thank you. Owen.
today, all
Cell phones.
cell phones are
Smaller.
smaller. They are smaller too.
Smarter too. Lewis, please.
Smarter too.
Lewis, right here, my friend. Many cell phones.
Many cell phones are also smart cell phones, like computer. A smart cell phone can use the internet.
Thank you, Lewis. How about Mimi?
Teacher.
Yes. Yes. Okay, maybe Mimi's having microphone troubles. Let's go to Linny. Linny, no Linny today. Hi, Linny. Please read.
You can play a game or watching a movie on your phone. A technology that is using in cars has also changed.
Thank you very much. Let's go to Rosie, please. Lewis, please stop playing with the computer. Rosie, please. Sorry, Rosie, please pay attention with us. Jackson.
The past, most cars use gasoline for fuel. Today, electric cars use electricity.
Good. Let's read this word again. Gasoline.
Gasoline.
Gasoline. Very good. Thank you, Jackson. Let's go to Jessica. Jessica, please.
They just need to be plugged in.
Plug in.
Plug in. They do not make as much
Pollution.
pollution as other cars.
Stop. Everybody, please. Changes to technology.
These changes affect the
Okay. One word that let's stop there. One word that I didn't talk about was pollution. Pollution is something dirty, like air pollution when the air is dirty, or water pollution when there's some dirty stuff in the water. Okay, so that's the meaning of pollution. Cars that use gasoline make more pollution than cars that use electricity. They're also much louder.
Things are not clean.
Sorry, what's that?
So pollution is when things are not clean.
Yes. But there's other kinds of pollution as well, like noise pollution. If you live in a very busy city and it's too noisy, there might be some noise pollution. And also
I like noise.
and also light pollution. Like if you live in a very busy city, like, yep. Like if you live in a busy city like Taipei and there's a lot of tall buildings around you that are the buildings and the lights are on all the time, it might be difficult for you to sleep in your apartment if all the light comes in the window all the time.
But I think that's good because I don't like it when I sleep and it's dark.
Okay, but some people do. Some people need it to be dark. So there's different kinds of pollution, Charles, but usually you usually talk about air pollution and water pollution. Okay.
In the dump,
In the dump?
the dump,
Yeah, there's a lot of
and
pollution
in
in
the
the dump.
garbage truck.
Right, I understand. But that's usually where we want to put the garbage, so maybe we won't call that pollution. It's usually when something's dirty in a place where it shouldn't be dirty. Okay, guys, I want to give you a break so your eyes can take a rest. Let's come back at 2:10. When we come back, we're going to look at an example of an informational essay and talk about the questions that you can ask for your research project. I see one person with their hand up. JJ, what's up, buddy?
What about, is it their trash pollution?
What kind of trash
What?
pollution?
What are you talking about?
No, is it their water pollution?
Is what a type of pollution?
Water.
Water can be polluted, yes. You can have water pollution also.
Mr. Suter pollution.
All right, guys, I'll see you after the break. See you soon.
Suter pollution.
Bye
Bye, guys.
Choki,
Bye bye.
goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.